So maybe if it's appropriate, we can start there and just have your commentary on this massive progress that has been made over the last 10 years or over the last 5 years.
Over the last 10 years, I would say, but particularly after the COVID. The emphasis has been to make sure there is enough buzz in the economy. We wanted to achieve financial inclusion since the last 10 years, meaning since 2014 when the Prime Minister took office. This is his third term post 2024 June elections. So the financial inclusion step, which was so digitally driven, has given us the lead advantage in the recovery also post 2020. The recovery was largely on the back of public finance, meaning public funded capital expenditure, building infrastructure, making sure that money goes down directly immediately after COVID to make sure the large, much awaited infrastructure programs are undertaken and completed in time. So the money, public money going for capital expenditure has been a great fountainhead of the multiplier effect which you want in an economy. The multiplier it was which helped us to sustain growth since after COVID. But sustained growth since after COVID only on public expenditure on capital goods? No, it's also because since 2014, as though he knew that you may have a contingency like the COVID, there was a massive drive to bring every Indian to hold a bank account. And that was given with an identity which is digitally made available. So you have 1 billion bank accounts, 1 billion identity through Aadhaar, which is a digitally driven biometric authenticated identity for every person there, Indian, who's living in India. And thirdly, because you were able to identify him, authenticate his existence, and that there's no duplication, you were able to extend credit facility to him, however small or big. Because of this financial inclusion, digitally driven financial inclusion, and making sure that no Indian is left out without financial access, we were able to take the relief giving during COVID through digital direct benefit transfers, without having to post checks to people, without having to tell them, wait for the day when I can reach you. It was spot on. With one button, everybody received the relief that they needed during COVID. So this digital thing didn't stop with financial alone. It was used for medical treatments. It was also during vaccination time, during COVID. Identity of who received which dose, and is this the first dose or the second, was possible. Innumerable ways in which the digital access has helped Indians for themselves to access the global market. We also created an open network for digital commerce, again publicly funded. It was an open access platform through which any Indian producing small things anywhere in the corner of the country can use this platform and access the global market. So the long and short of what I want to tell you is, for the multiplier, government spending money through capital expenditure, and for the small man, having given the access through digital network, he was able to buy and sell using this platform suddenly to the global market rather than his village market alone. All this has simultaneously helped us. So digitizing Indian economy has allowed us to formalize the economy, bring more people onto the formal transactions, which were earlier outside of the GDP calculation. Today, all of them have come on board.